Hello, and welcome to today's story. Today's story is about a little penguin that gets up to a little bit of mischief and annoys a few people. Does that sound like anyone you know? Hmm. Okay, well, today's story is called The Not So Perfect Penguin, and it's by Steve Smallman. Are you ready? Let's read it. The Not So Perfect Penguin. On a snowy, blowy island in the middle of the sea lived a group of perfect penguins. They were smart and serious and sensible, all except Percy, who was, well, not so perfect. The other penguins ate their dinner sensibly, but Percy always played with his food. Eat nicely, Percy, the biggest penguin said, while the other penguins waddled along seriously. Percy slid on his tummy. Be careful, Percy, the oldest penguin grumbled. The other penguin swam smoothly through the water, catching lots of fish. But Percy liked to jump and play, turning somersaults and landing with a big splash. Look out, Percy, the smallest penguin said. You silly penguin. When it was really cold, all the penguins huddled together. Percy felt warm and safe in the middle of the group. But then, oh dear, he needed to. Ah! You, Percy, the penguin said. You smelly penguin. They went and stood far away from Percy. Percy waddled away sadly. My friends think I'm silly and smelly. I'll never be perfect like them. The snow fell harder and the wind blew stronger. It's cold on my own, said Percy, shivering. He made himself a new frame from snow and ice, but the snow penguin wasn't very warm to cuddle up to. Without Percy, the penguins ate their dinner sensibly. It's so quiet, said the oldest penguin. They swam seriously without splashing. It's rather dull, said the biggest penguin. They waddled along in a smart line. It's a bit boring, the fluffiest penguin said. I wish Percy were here, said the smallest penguin. What will happen to Percy? The oldest penguin said. He's all alone in the freezing cold. The penguins began to worry. So they waddled off through the swirling snow to find Percy. Percy, where are you? In an icy cave, they found two snow penguins. One had lost its beak, and the other looked familiar. It was Percy. All the penguins gathered around and cuddled him. Slowly, slowly, the snow began to melt. Drip, drip, drip. When Percy's flippers were free of snow, he stretched and then tickle, tickle, tickle. The penguins all fell about laughing. Oh, Percy, the smallest penguin giggled. It's good to have you back. Surrounded by happy penguins, Percy felt that maybe he didn't need to be perfect after all. His friend loved him just as he was. And that's the end. So, what did you think of that story? I like that story. It shows that even though he's unique, sometimes he didn't fit in with everyone, but they missed him when he wasn't around. What unique qualities do you have? Do you think sometimes you might get on someone's nerves doing what you do? I know I do sometimes. But you know what? We're all loved because of our uniqueness. Not that you want to upset anyone, but be who you are and people will love you for it. Just try not to upset them. Okay, so that's the end of the story. And until next time, bye.